What's up YouTube, this is T3PO785 here with a video game update. I'm going to be talking about MLG Columbus and also E3 is going on simultaneously, so I just wanted to point out a few highlights there. If you haven't been watching, if you didn't watch the MLG, probably one of the most standout videos from the series was Idra versus MMA. I got a brief video clip. I'm not sure if you guys can view it. It'll be down in the description. But MMA destroys his own gold, and then later in the video, Idra actually quits when he's winning. And this was probably one of the biggest upsets of the. This game was the biggest upset of the. Well, it wasn't upset. It was just that Idra was winning the game, and then he GG'd out of it. So that was really funny. I'll post the video in the description. You can watch it yourself. Also, the results of Columbus are on Team Liquid, or at least they used to be. I'm not sure if they still are. But MMA actually went on to win the entire MLG Columbus, so that was so funny. Idra hasn't really stated. I'm not sure if he said anything after that, but that left DJ Wheat and Day 9 speechless, which are probably the two guys which usually never shut up. I mean that in the politest terms, but that was so funny. So going on to E3, this is actually a Twitter post from one of the Battlefield 3 developers from DICE, and he says, "Did you notice the dinosaur in our E3 Battlefield 3 demo?" And then he posts this picture. So this picture he posts is actually a screenshot of 4chan's V thread, which is the gaming thread of 4chan. So it starts off with this Activision post saying, well, we noticed that Modern Warfare 2 was very successful on the consoles, and we weren't really sure why it didn't do so well on the PC. So we came to V, where we saw a lot of criticism, and we're asking why, what we can do to improve our game. So this entire thread is based on dinosaurs and how Modern Warfare 2 lacked dinosaurs. So every single post in this thread was dinosaur related. And if you watch the Battlefield 3 trailer, which was pretty good, the first thing you see is a guy holding up a toy dinosaur. So that was really well played, DICE. Going on to gaming Reddit, if you want to get all the updates for the E3, head to reddit.com/r/gaming. They got a lot of updates, a lot of opinions. It's kind of slightly biased towards Battlefield 3, but it's probably gonna be a better game. So am I. I've got to admit that. So one of the bigger announcements that hasn't been pointed out yet is this new Wii U by Nintendo. And what most people think it is so far is it's a this controller here, and they think that's all the Wii U is, but there's actually a console behind it, which is HD. I think it's the entire the start of the 5th gen. If you remember the last generation, Nintendo was the first company to launch the 4th generation console, which was the Wii. And then you had that closely followed by the PS3 and then the 360. So hopefully this is the start of the 5th generation. Hopefully Microsoft and Sony can start. Well, they're already in development of the PS4 and whatever that next Xbox is, but hopefully they can start maybe release it soon. Another thing is Halo 4 was announced. Microsoft did something unprecedented. They announced 4 Halos in under an hour. They redid Halo 1, which looked pretty good, but I hope they keep the price under like $20 because it wasn't a new game. They were just pretty much redoing the graphics, a lot of the animations they stole from Halo Reach. Halo 4 trailer's not as good as the Halo 3 trailer was. It's because personally Bungie's not working on it. They tend to do a great job. Marty O'Donnell also didn't transfer, so he's still with Bungie. So this new team that they've got working on Halo 4 is called I think it's 343 Studios, 343 Industries. And it's composed of a lot of old Bungie members, but still not the same without Bungie in my opinion. Also, we have Mass Effect 3 was announced. I'll close this tab out as well. Mass Effect 3, Skyrim looked really good, amazing graphics. Mass Effect 3 looked alright. It looked really similar too. The graphics didn't seem much changed. It's running on the same engine that Mass Effect 3 on the PS3 is running. So it kind of did like a DirectX 10 effect on it, where they just made everything shiny. But Mass Effect 3, Skyrim, and Assassin's Creed trail looked amazing. Not too big of a fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise, not a franchise title, but the trailers are always really cool to watch. Modern Warfare 3 looked alright. It seemed like they were just trying to outdo Modern Warfare 2. There were a few other games I know I'm missing. KOTOR looked good. They released another really amazing trailer, but they still haven't released a date that they're going to release the game. And then one last thing I want to highlight is Mirror's Edge 2 on Frostbite 2. Now initially Mirror's Edge 2 was cancelled because they didn't get much of a profit off the game, but there was a pretty big outcry by the gaming community that Mirror's Edge was actually a really good game. They just never really polished off the running, and it was really glitchy. I'm gonna admit that. You can watch my Mirror's Edge playthrough videos, and you can be a witness of that yourself. You get stuck in weird corners, but it's probably the nicest looking game I have ever played. The environment controls are out of this world, probably the best in any gaming history. So I'm really glad that this is like a kind of an announcement of Mirror's Edge 2. They haven't officially announced it. Hopefully they do uncancel it, like they kind of did with the Halo movie, which it was in the makings, then they canceled it, then they said Spielberg was going to make it, and it's just a mess now. But hopefully this is true. Hopefully they'll get the glitches out of it and this time, and well, actually they already had a beta for it, but the bosses didn't like it, so that's when they canceled it. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.